welcome back to the DWR Dearest Wanderers Radio, broadcasting live from a sleepy little corner where the tea is hot, the leaves are turning, and the pumpkins are starting to make their annual grand entrance. I'm your host, and stick around, because today, something cozy's brewing. Okay, so you're probably wondering what the plan is for this video. So I thought there's no better way than to start the morning with a little bit of herbal magic and plant a little bit of a seed of what this video is going to entail. So today we are going to bring a little bit of magic inside the house and decorate for the first time since last fall. Since it's not quite fall yet, we're only going to decorate a little corner in our house. And then tomorrow we're going to be building an autumn bucket list. And before we do that though, we're going to go find some inspiration outside of this house, going on a little bit of an adventure and spend some time walking around old libraries, looking at architecture, maybe a graveyard. If you are getting into the mood of fall, autumn, Halloween, whatever it is, I hope this video helps inspire you the same way all of these things inspired me. So let's go look at some inspiration for our little corner of our house. Alright, so today I was thinking that we do some Halloween decorating, and I decorate my house every single year in the theme of Harry Potter, and I've kind of built onto it every single year, little by little. And so I thought I'd build onto it this year and create a herbology shelf. So I'm going to show you some inspiration pictures so you kind of have a little bit of an idea of what exactly we're looking for and what kind of crafts we're going to be doing before we get into it. Okay, so we are going to be creating a herbology shelf, essentially recreating the class of herbology. So of course that means we're going to do a little bit of a mandrake craft, see if we can build one out of clay and aluminum foil and some paint, fingers crossed. This is kind of the vibe we're going for, using these as some of the inspiration pictures to help guide us in how the shelf might look. Okay, so now that you guys have a little bit of an idea of what we're looking to do and the inspiration behind the herbology shelves, I think it's time to go look for a spot for it. Don't you? I've been thinking this corner needs a little something. Much better. But it looks like it's time for us to go find some treasures for these new shelves. After a little treasure hunting, we return with the essentials: a few potion-ready pots, old vases for future herbs, and a book or two on plants that may or may not scream when disturbed. A perfectly reasonable haul for a perfectly unreasonable shelf. Before decorating the shelves, I wanted to bring a little bit of the outside in, so we clipped some lavender from our garden, like gathering ingredients for a potion.
Free flowing, I know you'll find a way. Live your truth, and good will come to you. Home, sweet home. Home, sweet home.
I love knowing that something I've planted and something I've tended to will now sit on the little shelves indoors, casting its spell in the little corner of our home.
Grounded, steady, earth between your toes, arms wide, ready, love is true, you know. Come roll, you can borrow calm, piece by piece, thriving in your palm. Home, sweet home. Together or alone. Build your home. You are your home. Home, sweet home. Home, sweet home. Home, sweet.
Before long, our little corner began to take shape, a dash of herbology, a pinch of potions, and a trace of the bewitched charm. Nothing too serious, just the usual terrariums that glow, suspicious little jars, and a few relics from the worlds that raised us.
You don't know it, but I noticed you right away. You're pretty sure I will ignore every move you make. I'm tired of these rules, they make me wait.
Some say labeling your potions is important. I say it ruins the surprise.
By now I've met someone else and I want to dance. But I pretend that it's a friend and you still have a chance.
Of course, no proper herbology shelf would be complete without one unruly little root. Time to try our hand at crafting a mandrake of our own.
Back there also.
Look at my legs. How's yours looking?
What the fuck is that?
We're feeling pretty proud about this. What would you like to say to the camera about your baby mandrake before they see it?
Go into this with an open mind, you know. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. In
And
this
we
case,
were
we are the beholders, not you.
Yes, and we think they're beautiful.
Also, Mandrake it's more of a state of mind than it is an actual shape. So,
So anyways, here we'd like to introduce our baby mandrakes.
we have Carl Jr., as you can see.
Carl, would you like to say anything?
No, but the ass speaks for itself. My guy's been hitting the squat machine. And that's Carl Jr.
Alright. And this is baby mandrake number 2. Yeah.
Beautiful. What's the name?
Potato. And then from behind, he's been hitting the squats, unfortunately. So that is the way he looks.
Shame.
Yeah, he does need a little bit more squats in his life, but you know, he's been sitting in a pot all day, you know?
It's true.
Okay, so while we let those dry, I have one other little craft to do for the shelves. And so we're gonna create this little light up globe thing. So we're gonna start this. While our mandrake takes its time to settle in, we figured we'd build something to help it find its place in the world.
now this thing Wood puzzles are not fun.
I like doing them.
Same.
Now that our Mandrake has had time to dry, it was time to bring him to life with a touch of color. And that wraps up our broadcast for the day here at DWR. With everything in its place, our mandrakes happily potted, potions stirred, and shelves properly bewitched, we're signing off to unwind with some evening snacks, a cozy little film by the candlelight, and just like that, spooky season is here. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Until then, take care, stay cozy, and keep wandering.
Sing it, sing it, sing it.